What is this thing targeting? Oh, I see. There's that's why it shot so far on the first shot, because it's targeting a point right there. So that can be used from a long distance or a short distance. That makes more sense. Okay. So how close range can this get? Oh, literally that close. Okay, so that's good. Alright, let's explore around a little bit. Is there a machine gun button? I guess not. Oh. I thought these are destruction physics, you can drive through them and make the fucking bombers go, but I think that's a console command. I need to turn this down in the Windows settings. Brake. Thank you. God damn, is it fucking... Ah, no wonder it's loud. My PC is at the wrong volume. What's that for volume? It's not too bad. Engine's definitely a bit too loud, that's for certain. Road's kind of neat. Oh yeah, and these things, which I never figured out how to use, but I'm pretty sure it was just the fucking going through here. Yeah, once you get the destruction physics on this, that's the main appeal of Visual 88. So I'll keep that in mind, just the destruction physics. But you know, it definitely feels like I'm playing on Secret Base. You know, even though I haven't had much experience, I guess is the word. Let's try going up here. Oh, you can just... Okay. Was not expecting to go this far. What's the thing I wanted to... Yeah, these things. Oh, okay. What's the okay, that is the console button. Cool. Now it's reset. Hang on. Reset. Is that not what it is? Oh, it's a capital. Is it case sensitive? It is case sensitive. Okay. Okay, yeah, so the ammo is up at the top, and then that's the cooldown. Because when I first fired it, I was like, bro, why does that go so fucking far? Does this thing eject the shell when it fires? Oh, it does. Okay, the shell is way too loud. And like in the heat of combat, yeah, that's gonna be a bit much. I do like the fact that it's both a long range and a short range weapon, though. Like, even though it's obviously not gonna be useful in a long range. With a short range, it's fine. You know, in the midst of fucking whammy spamming. What's in here? Anything? No, nothing in here. That's the handbrake button. Oh yeah, right. I was going on a tangent and then I forgot. Let me go back over there. The wall things are like out of place, I guess. I don't really know how to put it, to be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, they don't mesh into the terrain, I guess. Like you can clearly see the difference. Like if I sit here, you can see the difference between the Unity ground, the floor here to my right, and then just these fucking slabs. They just look really out of place. But then over here, they're fine. So it's only though that wall over there, because this wall is fine. Oh, you can actually drive alongside the edge of it too. Yeah, this one's fine too, although that little gap there is probably not great. Yeah, this little area here is a bit weird, but then again, I don't really have a 1-for-1. I guess I need to actually play. The smart thing to do would be have actual Secret Base on my other monitor, huh? Oh well. That might be the original game. I had the same problem, I guess, so some of these critiques might not be valid. I don't have much experience on Secret Base, unfortunately. Ah, I wanted to look at these signs too. Ah, yeah, that's right. I remember these. Yeah, these are good. And I wanted to... Yeah, that's fine. I thought there was something wrong with the handbraking, but no, I'm imagining it. This will obviously have stuff in it. Alright, so what do we got here? Ammo full, weather, set player. Oh yeah, set player. So let's go with set player Dave. Hey, you probably... Oh, okay, yeah, that's the thing I just noticed as well. You probably haven't gotten this far yet, but different engine noises are also really important. Because it doesn't make much sense that a fucking 1970s Groo van has the same engine noise as a 1969 Manta Ray. Oh yeah, the UFO on the back is pretty cool. The reflections in the back windows is neat, too. Is it the same tire? It is the same tire, okay. There's probably a style choice as well, but the fact that the special weapons are very big and very obvious, I think is nice. Because half the time you couldn't tell your opponent has a special weapon because they're small and not very obvious. But, you know, the big fuck-off raid edition, the big fuck-off, I don't know what you want to call Sid Burns' weapon. I actually don't know what it's called in the fucking original, I forget, but, yeah. Is this collision physics? No, okay. Ah, nothing has collision physics yet. Right, duh. Yeah, the fact that it's a big fuck-off obvious special weapon is nice, so that's good. Yeah, different engine noises I think is definitely a thing to do. Dave looks pretty good though. So let's go set player set. I hate how my fucking console does that. That's a thing for my PC, not. Now, do I have to actually misspell Houston for it to count? I do. Okay. So. Oh yeah, and hers is bolted on there. And I think I remember Houston having a tail light problem, but that's probably obviously already addressed. So. Actually, looks a little too flat. I don't know. So if I go set... No, I don't want weather, I want time. So how do I do that? Oh, set night, there we go. Set night. Okay, no, it's still a... Wait, no, but I'm going in reverse, aren't I? No, okay, yeah, that's still an issue. Interesting. Yeah, the fact that the reverse lights are on, even though you're going forward, is pretty silly. Also, this is obviously your handbrake, but pulling the handbrake actually doesn't pull the brake lights. Fun fact. Because this is supposed to be, that's your brake in reverse, right? That puts your brake lights on. Putting the handbrake does not put brake lights on, I think. I don't know how Unity handles its coding, but yeah, the Houston tail lights are still a thing. So these lights should come on when I'm hitting the brakes, and then these lights should come on when I'm reversing, not all the time. So that's interesting. So let's go back to the other ones and see how they look at night. But I think they look... How do I spell... Oh, it's just one word. Sid Burn. Oh, he doesn't even have fucking lights at all. It's just a Houston thing. Actually, I want to see how this special looks at night, though. So I'll go all the way to the other end of the runway. I think the runway thing was addressed too last time, if I remember, so... Yeah, that fucking shell is way too low when it hits the ground. Eh, it still looks the same. Oh, does this have a maximum range? Or did it pick a new targeting spot? No, it actually has a maximum range. Okay, that's interesting. Because the targeting spot is at the end of the runway. Okay. if that's like a second cooldown, give or take, that's not too bad. But that's like a balancing thing. That doesn't really matter at this stage. Alright, so let's set it back to set player Dave. Wait, set player... I forgot it's case sensitive. Dave. There we go. What the fuck? He's white. Why is he white? What have I done? Is that the light reflecting off him? Set... Hold on, set day. It is the light. That's super weird. Set night. That's interesting. Okay. That's really fucking weird. You can still see the original colors under the white, too. Damn, can't believe Dave's an albino. Okay, that's weird. Definitely a very obvious issue. That's probably even more obvious than the fucking Houston lights. But, you know, obviously I'm sure none of the models are obviously complete, but, you know. Now you know. I didn't even realize that was a thing either. Oh yeah, I forgot about set afternoon. Which is... This isn't afternoon, this is evening, but, you know, that's a technicality thing. Afternoon is when... Well, afternoon is day. So this is actually set evening. That'd be more correct. It's also something I didn't notice. Yeah, this is evening, not afternoon. Oh yeah, active jet. Yeah, you showed this off last time. I remember this. This is cool. I do like this. I think it'd be cool to have, like, obviously this is a much later thing, but actually have damage from these back things. Because if you've seen a car go behind a fucking actual airplane, it's funny as fuck. You should watch it. Like the ones with the big wind turbines on them. Oh, that's right. He goes down the bottom of the runway and then goes back up. Which I think is what they do in the original too, but I can't critique on that because I don't have much experience on Secret Base, unfortunately. Look at him go. Very slowly. And off he goes into the distance. I definitely think that can feel, the takeoff can feel much more natural, because it just looks like the whole thing is lifting. You need to have, like, you need to get the nose to point up and then him go out. It's hard to explain, but you probably get what I mean. The whole thing just sort of raised like it was a helicopter, when it needs to actually go up like a plane. So the nose needs to go up first, and then the arse end needs to go down as it kicks up. But, minor issue, that's just me being a fucking nitpick. Active alarm. Fuck, that's loud. So where's the active alarm? So it's... So then back there, then back there. What's back here with the alarm? Oh, actually, I've never went over these. I'm gonna keep going through the fences. Yeah, the alarm when you fucking shoot the nukes. Now, obviously, you know, you're not gonna hear the alarm for very long. So, it being loud and annoying is fine because you're only gonna hear it for like 10 seconds, if that. Actually, the air raid siren's not too bad, actually. It sort of dips in and out. Like, it has its peak and then it drops off, so it's like, that's actually pretty good, so... Yeah, that's fine. I do remember these things moving, I think, in one of the builds you had, but they've stopped now. Yeah, the radar dishes do not move very fast. A fun fact I actually learned the other day, if you hide under these, you actually avoid, radar tracking. Fun fact. I only learned that from Dave the other day. So, it's a fun fact for future reference. Okay, we need to turn that fucking... it's kind of annoying. But you only hear it twice in a stage, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, and the turrets have a fucking night version, don't they? Set night. Right, I forgot about Albino Dave. Fucking. I need speed. There we go. Oh, I actually didn't notice the lights down there. That's cool. Yeah, I do like the lights here. The turret one, the turrets move a lot slower than I remember. I don't know if that's a recent thing or not. They do look a bit unnatural, but again, I don't know how they looked in the original, so that's not really a valid critique, I suppose, but just look at the original and see what they did, I guess, is probably the better idea, rather than trying to make it look natural or more bullshit. The plane thing, though, like, I definitely think that needs to look more natural. And yeah, I remember the runway lights thing being a thing. Yeah, the Palomino lights definitely need to be addressed. It's a bit silly. Plus the Albino Dave thing, which I thought was funny. I need a fucking camera mode so I can see this fucking... Okay, it does have lights on the top. That's what I was curious about, but it does, so that's good. You don't want fucking planes flying into it in the middle of the night. But yeah, pretty good stuff, honestly. But, you know, I don't have a ton of experience on Secret Base, so I'm not the best guy to talk about it, but... You know, there's the obvious issues like that and the fucking... yeah. I think that's... Yeah, all the other stuff I'm not really too... The weather's probably fine. I mean, I'll have a quick look at it before I fucking stop recording. Weather... storm. Set time. Set afternoon. Thunder's a bit too loud. Rain, maybe, I don't know. Definitely some audio balancing stuff you'll need to do in the future, but I think it's better to focus on the visual stuff first, because I'm sure all these audio stuff is just placeholders for now, which is fine. Yeah, definitely some audio balancing stuff. Just keep in mind, make sure you have multiple fucking volume sliders, because that's the thing a lot of games don't do, and it's really fucking annoying. So having volume sliders is really important. So, engine noise, sound effects, music, and ambience. Fuck, that's loud. Yeah, ambience, yeah. Well, like, that's like your weather and stuff. Sound effects, so that falls under your weapons. Well, I suppose car noises, so those would be like the engine, the tires, the revving, that kind of stuff. But, and then your sound effects is stuff like the beeping of the towers and your weapons and all that stuff, so. But again, it's all placeholder stuff, I guess, probably, I don't know. So audio balancing is probably a thing down the line, which makes more sense. Just get the core stuff done first. I'm sure the other weather shit's fine, so I'm not too give a shit about that, but I think that's just about everything, really, that I wanted to cover. Obviously the controls are wonky, but again, base game, doesn't matter. Can fix it eventually. I think that's all my critiques. I've been recording for like 20 minutes, so I think that's long enough. I'll let you comb through this and see what you can do.